Thank you for that beautiful introduction. Chancellor, Acting Vice-Chancellor, members of Council, members of the University, and especially the graduands and the family and friends. I'm honoured to have the opportunity to speak with you tonight. It's a truly important day, and I recognise the commitment and the sacrifice that you have had to make, and your family, both financial and personal, to recognise and support you and get you to where you are today. Today, there's only one real question you have to ask yourself, and that is, do you want your life to count? If the answer is yes, then you now have the opportunity to change your world and to change the world around you. You leave today to live your life, to live your dreams, and to make your life count. Whether you do that is entirely in your hands, no one else's. I'm honoured to stand here today. I started my life out in South Auckland. I grew up with friends, many who were in gangs, many of whom were addicted to drugs, several multi-generational benefit families. I grew up tough. At 8 years old, I'd run away from my house to the Papatoe golf course and I'd collect golf balls and I'd sell them at night around the neighbourhood to make some money. I graduated from golf balls to making artificial flower arrangements when I was about 9. I discovered something then that has grown through my life. You'd think it was entrepreneurship, yes, but it was my passion. And my passion, I discovered, was people. I discovered that if you find your passion and you follow your passion, success, happiness has a greater chance of following you. You have many challenges, but this is one of your challenges, to find your passion and to follow it. Your next challenge, be prepared to fail. The only thing I know for sure about each and every one of you is you will fail, and you will fail constantly. And if you're not failing, you're not learning. And if you're not learning, you're not risking anything. And if you're not learning and you're not risking and you're not failing, there is no way you will succeed. There's no way your life will count. I failed my whole life. I failed at Auckland University of Technology, which is why I'm surprised I'm standing here today. But I am. It's the first time in my life I've ever worn a gown, and I'm incredibly proud. But I think they were confused when they invited me, I'm just saying. But I did fail. I failed computer programming at AUT, and a beautiful lady who was the dean came to me at the end of the year and she said, you know what? I think you studied really hard this year. You studied how to party in every nightclub in Auckland. And you know what? She was right. So I failed. Sorry. She tried to convince me to stay, but I decided I had to go and make my life count. I believe in education. It's what I'm training right now many young people in, so I absolutely believe in the power and the quality and the importance of it. However, I did fail. She invited me back, a beautiful progressive lady. She emailed me, she said, come and speak at AUT. I emailed her back, I said, you must be confused, I failed. She said, I want you to come and speak, so I did, and I've had the privilege of speaking many times. Her introduction was different to mine tonight. She introduced me for many years as AUT's most famous and successful dropout. Well, I'm sorry to say I take that as one of my largest compliments. I failed at my first 2 jobs and was fired many times in my life. I failed in a company that I started up called I for Free, and yet that company became Slingshot, and I sold that company 2 years ago for 125 million. Thank you. Well, Thomas Edison once said he failed his way to success, and the only thing I know for sure is that that's exactly what I did and what I will continue to do. 1,000 times he tried the same experiment. Experiment number 1001 he created. You all know it, the light bulb. I grew up tough, but I had an angel, and my angel was my grandma. And if she was here today, she'd be incredibly proud. She believed in me, and after I failed my course at AUT and I was sitting in my bedroom and I couldn't get a job, we used to have a thing called the Yellow Pages in those days. Remember that? She came into my bedroom and she threw the Yellow Pages on my bed and she said, "You know what? I'm going to give you my suit." She was a really stylish grandma. "And I'm going to pay for you to get a haircut, and you're going to go out there and you're going to show them how amazing you are. Ring every computer company in the Yellow Pages and go and show them." Well, 3 months later, I still hadn't got a job and I was pretty depressed, but I went for 3 interviews that next week with my new haircut, my new suit, and I became the highest paid failure from AUT that left that year in my new job. Why? Lots of people have asked me, did I lie? No. But what I did was something that I challenge you to do. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. And act like you believe in yourself, even when you do not. And guess what? The belief will come. I was lucky I had an angel who held my hand, my grandma, God rest her soul. She guided me, but most of all, she believed in me. And that is the other challenge for you. Surround yourself with people who believe in you. That's why I started up Elicit, to help young teenage girls to achieve their dreams and go out and make their lives count. I believe if you can change the life of one person, then your life counts. If you can change the life of lots of people, then your life really counts. Well, I get asked regularly, what's the difference between somebody that succeeds and somebody who fails? And I honestly can't say that I know the answer. But these are the things that I've done in my life, and I believe that if you do them in your life, you'll have a greater chance of succeeding. First of all, believe in yourself. Act like you believe in yourself when you don't, and the belief will come. Have a dream. No dream is too big. If you believe in it, if you visualize it, if you keep moving towards it, no matter who tells you you can't achieve it, as long as you are prepared to overcome obstacles and make real sacrifices, no dream is too big. Be passionate about something. If you're not passionate about what you're doing, don't do it anymore. You're not doing anybody any favours, and guess what? You have one life. Be passionate about what you're doing. Have a goal. If you don't have a goal, the only thing you're doing is helping somebody else achieve their goal. Keep going for what you want, no matter what. Find something you love doing. Live up to your expectations and not others. And no, not every day is going to be a great day, but the trick is to do the day anyway. And as my business partner used to say to me, if you play up, front up. Do the day. If you want something to come into your life, to move into a certain area, surround yourself with people that believe in you. They're called mentors these days. It's just people that believe in you and see the best in you and want the best for you. And as Oprah Winfrey told me a few months ago, they don't want to be you. Surround yourself with people who are already doing what you want to do. Read books on them. Dream about it, visualize it, and make it come into your life. Be your best self every day and be the person you want to be every moment. And always follow your heart. Feel the fear and do it anyway. My favourite quote is, no one achieved anything of great measure or great change without first creating huge friction. If you're not creating huge friction and you want to create huge change, you're heading in the wrong direction. You have a challenge now to go and make your life count, to touch other people's lives. My hope for you is that you will give people that have no voice a voice. My hope for you is that you'll use your power and your influence to make other people's lives better. My hope for you is that you'll go on in the face of fear and adversity to make a difference and to create change. My hope for you is that you'll disrupt beliefs and you'll choose your own path, even if it's difficult and even if people don't believe in it and you're not meeting their expectations. My hope for you is that you will know in your heart that you're touching other people's lives simply by existing, and that you'll understand at your core that your empathy and that your genius can change lives. My hope for you is that when you see true suffering in your life, which you will, you'll take that genius, you'll take that empathy, you'll turn towards it and not walk away from it. Thank you for the honour of my freight graduation tonight, but the greatest honour is to you and to your families for the sacrifice and the journey and the huge honour that you're having bestowed on you today. Congratulations, good luck on your journey.